have some feelings today, and part of me is like, what is the matter with you? This is what you wanted. This is good. And there's still a grieving of the letting go. In the letting go, there's a grieving. So, what I like to do when I'm all up in my feelings, in breaking up with parts of me, is to move my body. It's how I've always moved energy, and I also feel like this was activated when I was on my rebounder earlier. That somatic release definitely triggered something, and then I have like a million things to do, and the only thing I could think of was like, I gotta get on my bike and ride, and I love this spot. It's right on the bike path, but I love this view that I have here, and the moon's right there, and I just like getting my feet in the sand for some grounding and some meditation. So, work out, cry, and the only thing I wish is that I could play my music while I'm recording this, so I probably would have more physicality if I had the music, but we're just gonna move anyway and do the best we can without the music, which might just end up being a short burst. But what I would say is that something is better than nothing. So here's to closure, ending an old chapter that even though you know it's the best thing for you, it still hurts to let it go because of the you that identified with it, and the you that it represents, and the you that you're losing, that is dying, that is going to reemerge on the other side. I have no doubt that Lionsgate Portal had something to do with this, because I spoke with a friend on that day about 8/8, about 8/8/2004, which is another 8, about something from my past, and how I was done with it, and I feel really clear with it, and then it made itself physically present again, and I got what I asked for, and so I'm just so grateful for that. And here's to asking for what you want and receiving it, and blocking off, closing off that door that is no longer serving your highest good, so that you can grow to your fullest potential and into your magnificence and truly the person that you want to show up as on this planet, because you're worth it. And I know it's hard, but we can do it. We all have to do it if we want to break through that comfort zone, which has a victim mentality, and I just don't want to be a victim of my own self-pity and grief and guilt and shame. I want to transmute that energy into wellness, well-being, physicality, strength, bravery, courage, love, and joy. And as you can tell by the sound of my voice, I'm now dropping into me and what I actually stand for. And my emotion again, and I'm just gonna let her come as she wants to come in, and let her cry it out, because it's a release, it's a letting go of, but it's also an expansion, a really, really, really amazing expansion, because you've seen what's on the other side. You dipped your toe in, and you were like, oh, this is nice, and then the thing of the past makes itself present, and it's like whiplash, and you're like, wait, but yes, 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 yes. Even if you know that thing's not going to work out, there's that the dopamine and the norepinephrine and the oxytocin that you received from that, whether it's a relationship, a a job, an animal, a loved one, really anything, the idea of something that this was going to be the thing, a career choice, investment, and then it crumbles. And to allow yourself to feel that emotion of that crumbling and then allow it to transmute into fuel, into your fire, into your ambition and your strength and your audacity to show up as something new every day, again and again and again, and to not be stuck in the repeated patterns that aren't serving you. It's I'm just like, you were a sad girl then because of X, Y, and Z, and you have this really great potential of liberation and releasing that, and you hi sad girl, why you want to be sad? um and I mean that because I'm holding on to something that I know I can't have, and and that is, I really was, there was a hope there, there was a dream there, there was a imagining there that I know is never going to come to fruition for numerous reasons. And though intellectually I know that, my emotions have to calibrate to that. And that is why it is so important to receive that and allow that emotion. So, let's just take a moment to get present, but not too present because I have a lot of fucking energy that I want to burn. Namaste. Let's go. Short bursts is all you need.
What ball? In the track.
Hard things.
Overhead, behind the back.
Here's letting your emotions be free, freeing yourself from that victim mentality and expanding into the magnificence and the embodiment and the presence of what you stand for. Rooting for yourself, motivating yourself, cheering yourself on. Because you are that fucking incredible.
Yeah. It's a
And
really
you're worth
big bulb.
Again and again and again. And even when it hurts, don't be the victim of your own pain. Don't be the martyr. Be the uplifter. Be your own angel. Be your own God. Be your own sorceress, your own priests and priestesses. Be your own. Own it. Own yourself. Own your growth and expansion. And you can't live in that. You can't expand if you're not letting the emotion filter through you. Emotion is such a powerful, powerful place, experience to get stronger. Like they say, whatever doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Because that fight, that ambition, that go-getter is what the world needs. Don't forget that. The world needs you and your go-getter and your ambition and your love and your light and your passion and your purpose and that fire to burn within you. And if you give up on yourself and you don't go through that tough changes with making yourself suffer the least amount as possible, does that make sense? Like, I just have that self-pity, that self-loathing. It's going back to the victim. And so it's like you're growing out of the victim, yet, ooh, the waves sound so nice. They're right there. The moon is up there. And that self-loathing is not going to help you. The self-loathing is bringing you back. I guess we need the light. The self-loathing is the part of you that still wants to be the victim, even in your own growth. It's trying to prevent you from taking that next step. It's giving you excuses. It's, oh, it hurts so much. I can't go on. I can't do the things I need to do to get to the other side. When you can. Life is a wild, wild fucking thing. And what you perceive becomes real. And so if you were going into anything and expecting the worst to happen, or even like, thank God, nothing's, is the other shoe gonna drop? Or if it's not a hell yes, you just have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Does it put you in a powerful position? Does it put you in an empowering place? Is it going to teach you something? Are you gonna grow from it? Yeah. Yeah, you are. And so if it's not a heck yes, then you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something, and it's gonna be hard. And it's gonna suck, and it's gonna be like whiplash, and you're gonna feel like you're recovering from a lifelong sickness. And it's going to be a big ouchie. And I just want to inspire you to allow the feelings to come, and just as easily as they come, allow them to go. And if you are in full torment and beat down, just make sure you're not harming yourself, because it's not worth it. Beat the pillow, like, go at it, scream, yell, howl, shake, move, dance. Let that energy be moved through you. Be moved by it. All your doubt, all your insecurities, all your abandonment and loneliness and I knew it, I shoulda, woulda, couldas. Just free them. Because on the other side of it, you're going to be so much stronger. And when you go for the yes, and it's a heck yes, and it's a yes, 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 then it's a yes. And you'll still get some lessons, and you'll still learn a whole lot, and but those learning lessons are expanding you. You're like, oh, I am worthy. You get more evidence of what is working for you when you're making those positive choices that are the heck yes. So asking yourself, your inner intuition, your energetic electromagnetic field, your heart. Ask your soul what it wants. Ask your soul what it wants. And let your soul decide what's going to be best for you. I'm going to play with them. Oh, okay, this may be better. Still, the pixels aren't so great, but I'm sending you so much love on this journey of life. If you need any support, you want to have a call, just leave a message, DM me, get a hold of me somehow. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for holding space for people to let it out. Let it out. And then visualize what it is, the life that you are creating. Visualize what you're going into. Visualize what's on the other side. If you overcome this obstacle, what's on the other side? If you overcome this moment in time, what's on the other side? Just being really real with yourself. And dream, imagine, visualize your fullest potential, whatever it is. What's the next investment? What's the next relationship look like? What's the next house look like? What's the next career look like? What does the next level of your ascension, of your development, of your evolution look like? What does it look like? Let there be joy in it. Let there be happiness in it. You don't need to know the how. You don't need to know the, well, it won't work because. Forget about the quote, don't get your hopes up. Get your hopes up, but don't hope. Know that it's going to be happening for you. Know that it's already here. If you can dream it, if you can perceive it, it's already on its way to you. And I know that, and then I still see myself sabotage that in certain ways. In like a self-pity, self-loathing kind of way. Oh. Oh, I've had so much grief. Whatever. I've had so many dead people. You can be so sad about these beautiful people leaving you. They're so amazing. They're so special. They're so important to who you are and what memories you have and what experiences you got to experience with that person. And know that with that, you get to use that as something that fulfills you, that brings you home time and time again. Like, yes, I'm worthy of this because I had that life experience. I get to ask for relationships that are like that and better. I get to ask for people to show up in my life that are like that and more. And those people, that energy, it is never created or destroyed. It is. Their physical body, their physical form may not be here. You may not have them, but you have the experience that you had with them. You may have a dream of this investment and it means so much to you and you put time and energy into it and it didn't work out. Maybe there was a doubt. Maybe you were doubting your greatness. Maybe you were doubting the investment. Maybe all the doors are closing because you're going to have that one that leads you to the perfect road. Sending you so much love, so much support, so much gratitude for what we have had. What have you had that you're so grateful for? Deep love, shared experiences with loved ones, big money, luck, good investments. What is working? The roof over your head, the amazing pillow, your awesome bed. I have the best bed, and I'm sure it'll only get better, but it's the best. I'm so grateful for it. So grateful for my home, my heart, my love. I'm so grateful for this journey that I'm on. I'm so grateful for my bike, this body, this mind. I'm so grateful. This life is so effing good. This is heaven. You'll go to the soul land and it's fine, but we wanted to come here so that we could have all these big fucking feelings. We wanted the deep sorrow. We wanted the orgasmic love. Because it's worth it. You're worth it. Can you work it? Flip your thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your world, your life. Master your universe. It is getting dark, but you can't see me. Blessings. Blessed be. Thank you, spirit guides, ascended masters, and sages. Thank you to my cosmic galactic family. They're like, yes, hurry up. Let's go. They're like, have your tears. And now let's roll.
So rough.
So, we rolling. we rolling. We did what we had to do. We had to take this time to let this out. And tomorrow, we get to begin again and again, begin again and again.